Hello, my friends. Welcome to my channel, Bringer of Light Intuitive. I'm Cindy. Thank you so much for being here today. We are going to do another installment of Who Am I Reading For? So I will get a message and see what wants to come through. And I just want you to tell me, who am I reading for? Who does this resonate for? How does this resonate for you? And where do you fall on this timeline? So I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Now, I was going to put this back in, but while I was preparing, the Lover's card jumped out, and I have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this may be a love reading, as well as with the Four of Swords and our favorite ego, Devil, and the World. All right, and the Four of Wands. Okay, so these are pretty loud and clear. I wasn't planning on doing a love reading, but as you know, if you've been watching these readings, I just pull whatever wants to come through and you tell me who I'm reading for, okay? So I feel like there is a divine alignment that is taking place, and this is a love situation. So if you are single, yes, I'm speaking to singles. You have had to go through a long period of learning your worth, rediscovering your worth, rediscovering your value, and building a foundation of your value, coming into a place of confidence and surety and knowing who you are and what you bring to the table. So I feel like you have had in the past, you have had maybe codependent relationships. Maybe you came from a place of lack, a place of abandonment, a place of neglect, and maybe in your relationships in the past you had, first of all, I see codependency here. Secondly, so there may have been a pattern of codependency, but there also could be a pattern of attracting people who left you in that state of feeling neglected, or a state of denial, or a state of feeling abandoned, and or attracting people who were emotionally unavailable to you. This is a kind of a codependent pattern here. So you have had to go through a period of unchaining yourself to this pattern, letting go of this ego old cycle, right? And learning your worth and learning your value and rediscovering who you are. Because everybody is us pushed out, meaning whatever we think and we believe on the inside of us is what we receive on the outside. And this energy here is coming from a place of, you receiving that which you believe that you are worthy of. And so if because we attract what we believe that we're worthy of, or what we think we deserve. So if you were attracting unsavory characters and, karmic patterns of codependency in the past, it's because you had a low self-worth. So I'm speaking to somebody with a low self-worth who's been going through a period of really, really, really rediscovering who you are and how amazing and wonderful you are, and taking your power back, standing in your power, embracing your worth, building that self-worth, loving on yourself, filling yourself with self-love, focusing on you, taking any sort of attachment to anything or a relationship in general, taking that off the pedestal and putting yourself on the pedestal. This is a queen energy here. She is the minor arcana empress. So regardless of your gender, I feel like you have recently come out of a toxic cycle, or you may still be in the process of closing and getting closure on a toxic cycle and really learning your worth. It's time for this cycle to close. You've come full circle. You've learned all the lessons that you were meant to learn in this old cycle, meaning it's time to graduate, right? It's time to graduate and get into alignment with what is truly, 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 truly meant for you. This is a soul connection. This is a soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call it. This is a soul alignment. And what I find interesting is it's kind of, we have the devil and we have the two people, and we have the angel and we have the two people. We're closing out the cycle of the past, the karmic patterns and cycles of the past, and we're stepping into this brand new cycle with what is truly, truly meant for you. This is the love that you were destined for, and this is the time that you were destined to find this love. So this may be in your cycle right now. You may know this person right now. You may be still going through a period of closure, getting closure on this old cycle and learning your worth and your value while this person comes into your experience. But what I'm seeing here is that this is a very divine union. This is a very divine alignment, meaning the divine is bringing you together. You don't have to go looking for it. You don't have to chase it. It's bringing it to you. And you are going to be celebrating this union very, very soon. If you're not already, you may be already there in the timeline of this reading. So I want to hear from you in the comments where you're at. Okay, so I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's still building their self-worth, but I may be also talking to somebody who's already done that and already met this person, already on the other side, and celebrating this union. We've got stability here. We've got a happy, healthy relationship. We have this divine partnership coming together, and it's nothing like what you have manifested in the past because you have done the work. So if you haven't actually done the work yet, maybe you're fresh out of a karmic cycle, maybe you're fresh out of a toxic relationship, then now you know what to do is focusing on yourself, focusing on finding yourself again, loving on yourself, doing what makes you happy, doing what makes you feel good, asking yourself even, what do I want out of life? What do I want in relationships? What would make me happy? Because so often when we're in karmic cycles with this kind of an energy, we lose ourselves. We put them on a pedestal and we hold on to people, places, and things that just do not serve us because we are afraid to be alone or whatever it is that we're coming from. And we lose ourselves because we put this person and their needs, their wants, their happiness above our own. And so I feel like you're going through a period of time of rediscovering you and what makes you tick and what makes you so amazing. Because you probably don't feel like you're amazing either, right? You had to relearn that. So let me know where you're at on this journey, and let's pull a spread and see what else wants to come through. But it's looking like you are coming together with your divinely aligned person. That is this is a soul connection that is on such a deep and powerful level. You're not going to believe it. It is something so powerful that you have never experienced before. And you are coming to a place now, coming together with this person now, because you could not have come together with them before until you learned your worth and you learned your value. And you are in this place of this Nine of Pentacles where you're standing in that power confidently. This is someone who is confident and happy all by themselves. They are not looking to anyone to make them happy. They are finding that happiness and stability and contentment within themselves. This is a happy, healed, whole person that's done the work and is now not dependent on anyone else, not dependent on a relationship, not dependent on any person. You know, this old cycle is you being dependent on each other. This dependency controls you, and it's time for you to get closure on all of that. And so that's what I'm seeing here is, so where are you on this, cycle of learning who you are and learning your worth and learning how to stand on your own 2 feet without depending on anybody else, because that's the person that you need to be in order to receive this love that's coming together. You guys are on the same page at the same time. See how I'm looking at the 1111. It's a very spiritual union, 2 people that are on the same page at the same time, on the same path, that have gone through very similar things. You have both done the work. You're both healed, whole, and ready. And now is your time to come together. I've got the Seven of Swords. So I feel like you're used to, in your past cycle, in this karmic cycle, which may have been codependency, you know. Anyway, you've dealt with people who betrayed you, people who stabbed you in the back, people who may have stolen from you, lied to you, you know, unsavory characters in the past. And this is why, because you carried so many hurts and so many, you were broken, you know, and so many words hurt you, wounded you, and betrayed you. You felt low, you felt unworthy, you felt not enough. And this is why you had to go through so much healing and rediscovering who you are and rediscovering your power. Because this person that's coming in, they are not on that page, you know, they're not on that page. And so you had to become this new person that's, like I was saying before, that's confident, that's sure of yourself, that is not looking to somebody in a lack state or in a state of need, needing someone to validate them, needing someone to make them happy, needing someone because they're afraid to be alone. You are healed, you are whole, you are good, you are in your power, and so are they. And so now you guys can come together. And this has been a long time coming. Okay, this has been a long time coming, and I feel like you're coming from a place of attracting in love that was emotionally unavailable. And we've got the King of Cups here, which is emotionally available. You're attracting in a whole different person. You know, this is the person, though, that you are meant to be with. Got the trash man outside giving us confirmation, but I also have the Empress here. That was just way too loud. I also have the Empress here. You know, I told you that Nine of Pentacles was the minor arcana Empress. Here's the Empress, actual Empress coming in, telling you just confirmation to build that self-worth and get yourself up on that throne, because you are the prize. And this person, they've done that work too. This is a divine counterpart coming in. All right, and you've been waiting. You've been waiting for a while. You've had to heal wounds that, you know, it's like the swords, it's like one thing after another, right? Maybe you've gone through one shattering in your life after another, one challenge after another, one breakup after another, and they've all left you feeling low and fearful and, you know, low self-esteem, and telling yourself stories that you were not enough or that you were not worthy of this love. So if you're there now, know that this person is not actually tied up, and they can easily just break through what they are strapped up in here and take the blindfold off. All you have to do is start focusing on you and changing your self-concept, your self-worth, your value, finding what makes you happy, finding what makes you feel fulfilled and content, and following that, and just loving on yourself. It'll get you out of this stuck energy, and it'll get you out of this place of your mind telling you all the terrible things, like, I'm never going to find love, I'm not good enough, or I always attract the ones that hurt me, or I always attract the ones that are not available to me. You're on a different page now. You're going from the Eight of Swords to the Eight of Wands with the King of Cups. This is somebody who is emotionally available to you, and this is somebody who is coming in very, very quickly. I've also got the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who's coming in very quickly, okay? This is going to change quickly. For those of you who are advanced in this timeline, where you are ready, you've done the work, you've put closure on that old cycle, you're ready for this love, you are standing self-sufficient and whole in your power, and you are ready. This is happening very fast. There's big changes going on right now. You know, we have this big eclipse coming up. Depending on when you're seeing this reading, at the time of my recording this, we have a big eclipse coming up that is really drastically changing things, changing the way we see things, we think about things, we feel about things. Anything that is not serving us, big changes. So you may find yourself actually going through an accelerated healing if you're not quite here at that Empress level yet. You may go through an accelerated healing as you in the days and the weeks ahead, because of the energy that we are all in. And it's bringing you to, it's like divine alignment. It's time. It's time for you to come together with this person. You've waited a long time. You've gone through a lot of healing, and so has this person. And it's like for such a time as this. And I've been saying that a lot lately because this is what I keep getting. Divine alignments, divine unions, things coming together for you that were actually your destiny all along. And you had to go through everything that you had to go through to learn what you learned today, to become who you are today, to be prepared for this situation. This is a prepared person. This is somebody who knows their worth, knows their value, who does not chase, who attracts because they know that everything for them is just going to come, and they don't have to chase it. They don't have to do anything to become this person aside from the inner work. You know, you don't have to work hard for this. You don't have to do anything special for this. You are love. Therefore, you are worthy of love. You are just worthy. You are just enough. The work is that we have to learn that about ourselves, right? So that we can become this energy that is just manifesting this in. Because we are worthy and we know it. Because we are this energy of attraction and abundance. We're just manifesting. We're just attracting it. Because you are meant to live in abundance. You are meant to live that prosperous life. You are meant to live in this energy of success, abundance, and high self-worth, because you're worthy. You've been in relationships that told you you were not worthy, and so that's the work that has to be done, is that you need to rediscover your worth and open your heart. Because when we're coming from a place of low self-worth or abandonment or neglect or something, we're actually closed off to the love that we truly want. And so that is why Spirit loves you so much, that takes you through a process of remembering your worth, you know, and rebuilding that worth. And it's been a while. It's been a while. I've got the 7 and the 3 of Wands. You know, this is a 10. Altogether, it's a 10. This is your cycle closing. You've been through a lot. I see here. You've been through a lot. You have struggled. You have had one challenge after another in love. And now it's time for you to be free of that. It's time for those shackles to come off. It's time for you to find this person that is for you. And it's easy. It's abundant. You can't make this stuff up. For such a time as this, my friends. For such a time as this. So well done. Let me just get control here. Well done on your healing journey. Knowing also that the angel here is mixing the 2 of Cups. It's mixing your perfect divine alignment together. Okay, the 2 of Cups is that beautiful soulmate relationship. Mixing all of the pieces together in both of your lives, and everything that you each have gone through behind the scenes, where we can't see that, but the universe is the one that's in the control. This is fated for you. This is fated for you. So depending on where you're at on this journey, get ready. There is a brand new, wipe the slate clean, brand new, fresh start getting ready to happen. You're either going to meet this person, you're going to come back together with this person. I don't do X's on this channel. I'm talking about a divine alignment. I am not talking about anything that is codependent or toxic from your past. I'm talking about you may have met this person and then been in separation. Maybe it never got off the ground. Or, you know, you're coming into alignment with this person now. All right, this is fate. This is destiny. This is the universe giving you a gift. Okay? This is all coming together for you in the most magical way that you could ever imagine, which, by the way, your brain cannot imagine it, because what I'm seeing here with all of these cards, this is big. This is big. And our brains don't work the way that the universe is mine works, you know? The universe's ways are not our ways. Therefore, we can't even comprehend how good this is. We can't even comprehend how incredible and amazing and magical this is. There is a love situation unfolding for you that is going to be like the hands of fate moving all the pieces in both of your worlds together to bring you at the right place, at the right time, in the right moments, and everything. For such a time as this. It's all coming together for you. Divine alignment with a King of Cups. Male or female, doesn't matter. That is beautiful love. I mean, this is unconditional love. This is safety. This is somebody who is like your best friend. You can be vulnerable with them. You can tell them everything and anything. This is somebody who is great with advice. This is somebody who has unconditional love for you. This is somebody who is safe. This is somebody who we all want. This King of Cups. We all want this. So get ready and comment below and tell me where you are on this timeline, because I want to know if you are just getting started, if you are just leaving a toxic cycle. Know that that is the hands of fate that actually protected you and took you out of that. As uncomfortable as it must have been, and I know because I've been there, the healing process is not fun. I know. But know that the universe did all of this for you to bring you into alignment with this incredible, incredible love that it's like a fairy tale unfolding. Okay, so let's claim our fairy tale, shall we? Let me know if you've met this person or where you fall on this timeline. I just want to know who I'm reading for. I want to hear from you. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next reading.